Hey fourth graders, welcome back to Mr. Hansen's math class. If you haven't yet, make sure you become a subscriber, and if you find that this video has helped you with today's lesson, make sure you give the video a like as well. Alright, lesson 65 is titled Division with Two-Digit Answers Part 2. Yesterday was Part 1, now today is Part 2. Alright, so the numbers in a division problem are named the divisor, the dividend, and the quotient, okay? The quotient is always the answer, okay? That's an answer in the division problem, okay? These are the different ways that you can write our division problem. These are the three different ways you can write a division problem, and then where each term is represented in a division problem. So for example, the dividend is always the answer that is being divided. Okay, or getting divided into. Okay, so that's always the first number listed. Alright, divided by the divisor, and that's the number that's being always divided into the dividend. And then your quotient is the answer in your division problem. Okay, so example 1. It's asking, identify the 8 in each of these problems as the divisor, dividend, and quotient. Okay, so now we have to find the 8 first. So here in letter A, is that the divisor, dividend, or quotient? So let's look up here. Look at this example. Where's dividend? The 8 we're looking for. Okay, so the first number in this type of division problem is the dividend. So then that would be your answer. Sorry, my spelling. Dividend. Okay, letter B, find the 8 again. It's on the outside, so now find where that's at, and that's right here. So that's the divisor. And then the 8 in this problem is the answer, which we call in a division problem the quotient. Alright, so then that, if you want to, if you're writing notes, I would write those down, those examples, so you know what each number represents in a division problem. Now, steps for long division. You guys should have learned this last year, but we're going to kind of cover it again. Okay, in long division, the first step we always do is daddy, which stands for divide. Then next step is mother, which is multiply. Sister is subtracting. Brother is bring down. And then rover is repeat the steps or the remainder if there's no numbers to bring down. Alright, so kind of a little review for you guys, but I wanted to cover that just to make sure to refresh our minds a little bit. So example 2, on a 9-day bike trip through the Rocky Mountains, Vera and her companions rode 468 miles. They rode an average of how many miles per day? So the dividend would be 468, that's the total amount of miles they rode. And we're wanting to divide it by 9, we split it into 9 days. So that's the divisor, okay? So the first thing we do is we divide. 46 divided by 9 is what? How many times can 9 go into 46 without going over? It would be 5, and then we would, next step, multiply. 5 times 9 is 45. Sister, subtract, we would get 1, then brother, bring down, and we will repeat. Instead of remainder, we will repeat. So again, divide, 18 divided by 9 is 2. Multiply, 2 times 9, which is 18. Subtract sister, we get 0. Is there anything to bring down? There's nothing to bring down. So now we look for a remainder. Well, since there's no number here, that's our answer. Would be 52 miles. And then per day if you want to. Okay? I remembered something. Oh, the reason why we put the 5 over the tens place or over the 6 is because 9 can't go into 4, so we could put a 0 there if we wanted to, but you don't have to. You can just leave it blank if you'd like. Okay? Now, a quick way to know if 9, a quick way to know if 9 is a factor of 468, the divisibility rule for 9 is add up all the numbers, add up all the digits in the number you're dealing with, and if it's a factor of 9, or multiple of 9, excuse me, then 9 is divisible, or that number is divisible by 9. Wow, I really butchered that. Okay, so for example, we have 4, 6, and 8. We would add up those digits, 4 plus 6 plus 8. We would get 10 plus 8 equals 18. Can 9 go into 18? It can. So we know that 9 can go into 468 evenly. Then, since we know that, then we can use long division to find out how many times. Okay, and that's the same rule. If you remember, we learned this early in the year. 9 is the same divisibility rule as 3. 3 is the same way. If the numbers add up and the number is divisible by 3, then the number that we're dealing with is divisible by 3. Okay, so example 3. Which of these numbers is a multiple of 9? So first things we do, let's add up the digits to see if the sum is divisible by 9. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6. Can 9 go into 6 evenly? It can't, so that's out of the question. 2 plus 3 plus 4. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9. Can 9 go into 9 evenly? It can, so that's our answer right off the bat. Well, not right off the bat, second one in. Okay, let's just do this one. 345, we just go 3 plus 4 plus 5. We get 7 plus 5, which is 12. 9 can't go into 12. And then 456, 4 plus 5 plus 6. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 6 is 15. And 9 can't go into 15, so that's why our answer is B. Okay, last example. Each day, some of the students in Monty's class order milk at snack time and at lunchtime. Each month, a total of 192 pints of milk are delivered to Monty's classroom. About how many quarts of milk are delivered each month? Okay, so first things first, we know that there's 192 pints. That's what we know. Okay, but they want us to find out how many quarts that is. Okay, to solve that, we first have to figure out how many pints are in a quart. Okay, and that should be in your notes from when we were in school, or you can use any resource that you can. The textbook will have it, also internet. That will help you immensely. You can just type in how many pints are in a quart. That would help you immensely. But for the sakes of the video, there are 2 pints in 1 quart. Okay, so to solve that, we have to go 192 divided by 2. But it says about how many quarts. Okay, so it doesn't want an exact amount. Okay, so we're gonna round 192. Now, what number does 192 round? What would you round that to make it mental math? And you have to make it compatible, remember. 2 has to go into it. Because we could do 190, but again, that's not mental math. Okay, we can't do 195 because 195 isn't compatible with 2 because 195 is an odd number. So what I would do, I would round it to 200. So then we would go 200 divided by 2. 2 goes into 2 once. Daddy, divide. Mother, multiply. 1 times 2 is 2. Sister, subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. Brother, bring down. Roll over, repeat. 2 goes into 0. Divide. 0 times. Mother, multiply. 0 times 2 is 0. Subtract. Sister, bring down. Brother. Same thing. Okay, and then roll over, repeat. So it would be 100 quarts would be the answer. Okay, that's today's video and lesson. Hopefully this has helped you guys immensely. Today's shout out goes to Serenity and Tegan. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys stay on top of your assignments, please. Send them via email, or you can drop them off at the school. Since we're still open to do that, who knows if we're going to be shut down or not, but email is the best way to get your assignments to me. So make sure you stay on top of that. Wearing my Kansas gear today, so closing out, rock chalk for Kansas University. Otherwise, peace out, you guys. Miss you guys a lot. See you guys later.